Yo, what's up guys? It's Ohio, and I'm back on Madden 18 to show you guys a handful of packs that I've been opening this past week. And I've also been grinding a lot on my farm accounts, so I'm not really uploading a lot of stuff from my main account right now, so that's why the videos right now are kind of dry. It seems like in this period of Madden there's not much to do for people who grind a whole lot of solos because most of the things we already have done anyway. Really the only thing to do right now, if you haven't already done it, is the rookie series of challenges. So I mean, once that's done, everything's knocked out pretty much. So I moved on to my farm accounts and I've been doing gauntlet on that and stuff like that. I'm basically just trying to get elite badges to move over to my main so that I can maybe make that new Eric Berry, so that'd be pretty cool. But you saw there my first power up boost fantasy pack, I got Bobby Wagner, and I actually picked him because I had the base elite boosted, so I was able to finish Bobby Wagner all the way up to a 96. So I picked him. And then the Joey Bosa, I already had a Joey Bosa because of the Team of the Year solo challenges. I got him as one of my NAT players, so I sold him. But this Odell Beckham was a huge pull. That was my best pull out of the three, and I actually sold him for over 200k, so that was a really good pull. And I don't even know why I took so long to pick him, because he's obviously the best guy there. But I was actually debating whether to use him on my team or not, but I was just like, whatever, I'll just sell him, because I'm not really that big of an Odell Beckham fan anyway. He is ridiculously good, but me personally, I am a Cowboys fan. So yeah, my favorite team plays the Giants 2 times a year, so I'm not really a fan of all the plays he makes on my team, because my team doesn't really have a good secondary. So yeah, but anyway, I picked him. I sold him for over 200k, so it was a really good pull. I think I invested only maybe around 40k in gold badges because I already had the other badges, so it was a pretty big coin gain from pulling this out of the pack. And I was actually surprised that I was able to get a card that was that high priced at this point of the year. But anyway, moving on, I wanted to show you guys all of the rewards I got from boss battles. If you're not doing these solo challenges, you should be doing them. I think the best solos right now for a no money spent team is probably the positional heroes, because they're all moments. They're probably 2-minute drills pretty much for every single challenge, and there's 24 challenges. And at the end of both sequences, you get a 94 overall player, which is random. But if you don't spend any money and your team's not that great, you can get pretty good upgrades in both offense and defense, which is what I'm doing in my farm account. And you get a decent amount of coins too. I think it's around 50k. But you can see here, I get my 96 overall, and Jordy Nelson is kind of like a cheaper version of the boosted Antonio Brown, so I have no interest in that. And I don't have any of Jordy Nelson's power-ups, and I don't really feel like busting out like 200k just to make another Antonio Brown, so I am probably never going to pick him. I ended up getting Dante Hightower because he's kind of like a cheaper budget version of Ray Lewis. So I figured I would just get the Dante Hightower, sell my Ray Lewis, and then just keep Bobby Wagner, and then Dante Hightower would be kind of my starting physical guy, and then my Bobby Wagner will be more of my speed guy. But you can see here why I didn't pick Lenovo Joseph. Obviously, I already have him completely maxed out. I have him tiered all the way up, and then his chem is completely maxed out. So if you're ever interested in getting Lenovo Joseph, this is what he looks like when he's completely powered up to his max. And now it's the moment I've been working towards for weeks. This is the legendary boss fantasy pack that you get for putting all of the trophies in. You get your 99 overall player, and all of these cards right now are worth right around, I want to say, 250k. And I debated a little bit about who I would pick, but I ultimately decided to just pick one of them and sell them, because I didn't really think I needed any of these guys on my team. I think if I was going to pick one to play on the squad, it would probably be Ed Too Tall Jones, because Brandon Graham is good, but he doesn't produce as much as I would want him to. But he is a 97, I think, overall inside of my lineup, so I don't really need anybody there. Michael Kendricks is my left outside linebacker. I completed the Lawrence Taylor set and got him from that. So there's no reason to keep this Ricky Jackson. I already have LaDainian Tomlinson, so I don't need a running back. I have a bunch of cards, so I just figured, why have a 250k card sitting on the lineup that I don't really need? So I sold it and brought my coins up, and as you can see, my coins are almost back up at 1,000,000, and this is after powering up a bunch of cards, so I'm pretty happy with that. But at this point in the video, I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about for the past couple weeks. What I want to see in the game, and I would love to see, is some kind of refund set for power-up players. And I know that a lot of people out there have done a ton of power-ups that they don't use anymore. Or maybe you did one and you kind of regret getting it, or maybe even you started doing power-ups for a certain chem and you don't really use that chem anymore. As you can see, I got a couple Move the Chains guys that I don't want and I probably won't ever use again. And it kind of sucks that that value is just sitting there in my binder. I wish there was some kind of set that existed where there would be a list of tiers. So it would say power-up trade-in set or power-up refund set. And then it would say tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6, or however far it goes. And you could put your card in whatever tier it matches, and you would get a refund out of it. So a certain amount of tokens, or maybe a certain amount of tokens, and then a random elite card at a certain overall, or something like that. I just feel like there needs to be something in the game to give back the value to the player. So hopefully there's someone in the community that feels the same way, maybe even someone that works at EA. Maybe they'll see the video and think that it's a good idea. But I can't be the only one who thinks that that is a good idea or wants something like that. So if you guys have any ideas about how EA could go about doing the power-up set, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I'd like to see your guys' opinions on that. And you can see here I use this set as an example. It's got the base stadium and then it's got all the way to tier 3. And you can see clearly that for different tiers you have to put in certain things. So for a power-up player, if they were tier 3, I put them in the tier 3 set. And maybe it would require 2 players or 1 player. Regardless, there should be something to get that value back. So it's not just sitting there in your binder. I really don't like the power-up program just for that reason, that there's no way to get anything back out of it if you invest into it. So I've kind of been slowing down on powering up cards. Hopefully they figure something out, if not this year, for the next Madden, because I know a lot of people are upset with that. But yeah, go ahead, if you have any opinions on it, go ahead, leave it in the comments below. I read all my comments. If you guys play a lot of Madden 18 or you play a lot of Madden in general, you can look back on my channel. I have back to Madden 15 uploaded, and I do upload a lot of no money spent / budget team type gameplay on this channel. So if you're the type of person who grinds out the solo challenges and you like to see what kind of rewards you can get for certain solo challenges, that's what this channel is about when it comes to Madden. I do upload other things like Fortnite and Division and other games that aren't Madden, but I will always upload Madden because I always play Madden. Usually for me, after the football season is over, I kind of slow down on my Madden uploads, but every year when the next Madden comes out, I'm grinding just like everyone else. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel. But like I said in the beginning of the video, I've been grinding challenges on my farm account and also on this account. That's how I got all those packs. And something weird happened when I was playing the other day, so I'll leave you guys with that clip. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So possession goes.
No, 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 no.